When we look around today, we see wars, conflicts, divisions everywhere. On a personal level, many of us experience this constant, unexplainable anxiety, a feeling that the old ways of doing things just aren't working anymore. There's actually a reason for all of this. Think of the universe as having seasons, just like nature does. For thousands of years, humanity has been living in what Eastern philosophy calls shatter, the era of the preceding heaven. This concept divides the cosmic timeline into two: the heaven that comes before and the heaven that follows after. Shatter was a time focused on growth, expansion, and accumulation. It was about building, gathering resources, constantly moving forward. But just as summer must eventually turn to fall, this era of expansion has come to an end. We're now entering what's called shatter, the era of after heaven. This is a time of harvest, of using what we've built, of making things work properly rather than just making more things. The chaos we're experiencing isn't a sign that the world is ending. It's actually the natural friction that occurs when one era transitions into another. But here's what happens. Knowledge that was once flexible and useful tends to harden over time. It becomes rigid. It becomes dogma. You can see this playing out everywhere in modern life. Online, people argue endlessly, each side absolutely convinced they're right. In relationships, conflicts never get resolved, just the same arguments going in circles. In careers, many of us feel stuck, even though we're working harder than ever. The reason is simple. We're trying to apply old-era rules to a new-era reality. Imagine trying to navigate a modern city using a map from 50 years ago. The streets have changed. New buildings have gone up. Old landmarks have been torn down. That old map isn't just unhelpful. It will actually lead you in the wrong direction. So what's the solution? We need to understand that the universe operates according to certain laws, and those laws have evolved. What we're introducing here is called Jungbub, the righteous law. Think of it simply as the operating system that actually works in this new era. These are the old era questions. How do I get more? How do I win the competition? How do I protect what's mine? How do I prove I'm better than others? New era questions. How do I use what I already have in the best way? How can I contribute to solving problems? How do I help create value for others? How can we all benefit together? This isn't just about being a good person. This is about understanding how energy and opportunity actually flow in the current reality. The old me-first mindset worked when the universe was supporting individual accumulation. But that support has shifted, and the new era energy flows toward collaboration, toward meaningful contribution, toward using what we have wisely rather than endlessly chasing more. Let me make this concrete with some practical examples. About money. Old thinking: I need to figure out how to make more money. I need a side hustle, a promotion, a better salary. New thinking: what can I do that's genuinely valuable to others? With the skills I already have, how can I use my current money to create positive ripples? The shift is from acquisition to wise utilization. About knowledge. Old thinking: I need to prove I'm smart. I need to win this argument. New thinking: who could benefit from what I know? How can I share this knowledge in a way that actually helps someone? The shift is from proving to serving. About relationships. Old thinking: I need to win this disagreement. I need to be right. New thinking: what does this person actually need? Is there a way we can both get what we need? The shift is from winning to resolving. Here's another way to think about it. Imagine you're swimming in a river. In the old era, swimming against the current made you stronger. But now, the current has reversed direction. If you keep swimming the same way, you're not building strength anymore. You're just exhausting yourself. The smart move is to recognize the current has changed, turn around, and swim with it. Suddenly, you're making progress with less effort because you're working with the natural flow. Here's what I want you to understand about yourself. You weren't born simply to survive, to pay bills, and to eventually die. In this new era, each person has what we might call cosmic role, a way of contributing that's uniquely yours. There's a Korean concept called Hongegingen that captures this beautifully. It means a human being who exists for the benefit of all humanity. Now, I know that sounds grand. You might be thinking, I'm just an ordinary person. How am I supposed to benefit all humanity? But let me break it down. If you're a teacher, it means teaching each student as if they really matter. Because they do. If you're a driver, it means driving with care, making everyone on the road a little bit safer. If you make coffee, it means putting genuine attention into each cup. If you're a parent, it means raising children who will themselves contribute positively to the world. Whatever your role, benefiting humanity simply means doing it with sincerity, with attention, with the understanding that your work matters and affects others. This is the fundamental shift from asking, what can I extract from the world, to asking, what can I contribute to the world? And here's what's remarkable. When you make this shift, life often becomes easier, not harder. Doors open, opportunities appear, relationships improve. Not because you're being selfless and sacrificing, but because you're finally working in harmony with how the universe actually operates now. The old rules have expired. A new operating system is running. It's time to learn how it works. Welcome to Wisdom at the Crossroads. This is where we explore these new principles together and figure out how to actually apply them in real life. If this resonated with you, subscribe and join us on this journey. The new era is here. Let's navigate it together.